Good morning and happy holidays and happy new year. This is my last flip video for the 2015 year. So hope you enjoy this flipped video. I will be referring to notes, so my apologies for looking down. I need to check my script here, my notes. I have a couple of updates and reminders for all. Attached to this email is the PowerPoint that leads you through our school trimester review. This is a review of our school improvement priority areas, which is reading, math, and climate and behavior. The ILT did a review of this on Tuesday and provided some feedback, and now we want to open this up to all staff. So we'd like you to engage in this process by doing three things. One is, first, we obviously want you to reflect on the PowerPoint. Two, we want you to respond to the PowerPoint and what you see and your own experiences here at Garden City during the first trimester by using our racial equity protocols. For example, Compass, Four Agreements, the isolating race, and speaking to your own personal, local, and immediate. Third, we want you to speak your truth, and speak your truth by and sharing your truth by adding to the large pieces of paper that are located in the copy room and also in the staff lounge. Also, we want you to take the time to add any other questions you might have or wonderings after you look at the data, and as you're reflecting, maybe there's something that's not included that you want more information about or would like us to think about as a instructional leadership team. Please remember that this is a public document, so we're not going to add students' names to this or add staff names to it. Mr. Mack, our temporary ESP support staff who's been working with our kindergarten students, will not be returning. He has found another permanent position. We also, unfortunately, have to say that Miss Havlick, Jessica, is not going to be returning this school year. She requested an extension of her leave so she could stay home with Bryce a little bit longer, and I approved that, and HR also approved that request. The good news for us is that we'll have some consistency because Miss Badgie will be back and will be returning to us after winter break. So give Miss Badgie a high five and say thanks for staying with us. Because we know that our students need consistency, and consistency, most importantly, from that teaching position. Ms. Havlick should be returning to us next school year. Also, please remind your students that to take off their hoods and hats when they're in the building. PBIS may be looking at this a little bit later in the school year just to make sure that we're clear on why we have this expectation. And to not just say that it's Mr. Branch, because Mr. Branch said so. That works for some things, but hats and hoodies, we want to make sure that there's a purpose behind that expectation. I almost forgot, Joe Cunningham is going to be joining our staff on a more permanent basis. He is going to be in the special education ESP position that was vacated by Miss Renee when she went over to Rice Lake. Couple more announcements. We have movie day on Thursday, and the schedule has been sent out. If you have any questions about the schedule or where you're supposed to be on that day, please connect with Mr. Hall or Mr. Beck, and they can help you, and I'm sure we can find something for you to do on Thursday if you're not otherwise occupied. Last but not least, I want to say happy holidays. Have a wonderful, wonderful new year. And get your rest, because we're going to be rocking and rolling when we get back from a winter break. Last but not least, I do have to ask, does my afro look okay? It looks a little flat. Is it okay? All right. Have a good winter break.